Coach Connor here from Caps Cave Strength, and on today's episode we're going to show you blocks, pulling on the blocks, deadlifts, snatches, cleans, all that stuff. But first, I've got some work to do, baby. Time to go to work! Woo! That should be some good footage. Because when I make okay, so we have the pulling blocks. So I'm going to show you different dimensions on the blocks and what they're used for, because you can use them for snatches, for cleans, for deadlifts, for any kind of pull, snatch extension, clean extension. Okay, so let's go take a quick look right over here. So we got the pulling blocks set ready with the barbells and the bumpers. They're ready. These are lower blocks, so we're going to talk about heights of the blocks. But what the advantage of the blocks are, it makes a pull easier, and also too, it really allows you to develop a really good pull. Let's just say in the snatch, you have pulling problems in the second pull, the explosion phase. The blocks eliminate that first pull to a certain degree, and you can develop a really nice first pull. Another advantage that the pulling blocks have is that you can really get a lot of volume work, because since the first pull is practically eliminated, depending on the height of the block that you use, you can really just focus on a lot of second pull. So you really put a lot of work in that second pull, the extension, develop that power and that explosion. I like pulling on the blocks for to develop that second pull. I might have like my back might be tired from a lot of deadlifts, so I'll raise the bar on the blocks, and really it's less taxing on your back, and it really puts a lot of that focus on that explosion phase. So we're going to talk about now certain heights on the blocks, so stay tuned. So these blocks are set up low. They're considered low blocks, and you can tell when they're low when the bar is right below the knees, as in this particular case. This makes the pull a little bit harder, but it still gets the job done. Okay, now we've elevated the blocks a little higher, but we did that by adding some bumpers underneath it, and now you can see that the bar is set higher up on the knee, which makes the pull a little bit easier, closer, and faster. So rise it as high as you'd like to. The higher, the easier it is. The lower, the harder it is. If you don't have fancy wood blocks, no problem. Look, you can use bumpers to set your heights. I really recommend using the 25 kilo red bumpers because they're real thick, okay, and they're very durable as the top one. Set your like 10, 15 kilos on the bottom because they're a little bit more flimsy. So set as many bumpers as you need for the heights required and desired. So pulling from the blocks can be a great tool in your training. It makes development of that second pull. You get explosion, strength, at a lower level of energy expenditure. And you can get a lot of volume work. So use it in your training. This is Coach Connor from Caps Cave Strength. Boom, pump time, baby.